I've never really been interested in politics. I voted twice in my life. Right. It's just not something that has been interesting to me at all. And meeting John Edwards was interesting because he had, in person, when I met him, he was very real and authentic from my perception. And his public persona, what I knew of him in 2004, wasn't really that, in my opinion. And so I came up with this idea to help him because he was inspirational to me, to be involved in politics and to be so real. It was a documentary series of the many sides of John Edwards. And I wanted them to be not commercials, to actually show his humanity and to give the viewer access in. Oh yeah, definitely. I was around him a lot, so having a camera on him all the time, I was able to capture that because he's very real. I actually definitely believe I was hired because I'm not interested in politics. Like most people in America, it was not interesting because from my perspective, it was just a gross environment. It had a lot of operatives and things aren't always as they seem, which is probably a positive way of saying that. It was a random meeting. He was in a business meeting in New York, and I was in the same place.
What don't people know about John Edwards? I mean, there's, you know, a lot of, you can make a lot of leaps and a lot of all that. You spend a lot of time with him.
I have, and from my perspective, what they don't know is how smart he is, and how aware he is, and how fair and open. For me, what I was most in awe about is his ability not to be defensive, because people say wild stuff to him day in and day out, opinions about everything. He listens to all of it. He's open. He gives. It's an amazing thing. No. That, and I don't know how many people know that about him, but that. I traveled for 6 months. It was great. We went to Africa, which was an amazing experience, going to Uganda. The whole experience was life-altering for me.